Hello and welcome to Midwest Motorsports Sunday. Let's go racing. Tonight we are at the Darlington Raceway, mile and a half, my 1.3 mile. The Lady in Black, the track Too Tough to Tame, Darlington Raceway. We have 11 racers with us tonight, so it's going to be pretty exciting. There should be a lot of green flag running. I think the race is going to be against the track and the tires. Coming in, Dustin Reinstedt's got about a 65-point lead over Ty Williams, who did not make the grid tonight. As you can see, Ant Castor put it on pole in the number 8. Congratulations to him. Overall points, once again, Ty Williams, 66 back. So it looks like Dustin Reinstedt's in for the Cup Series Championship. Nobody's going to give it to him yet. He did qualify second on the front row. Justin Thaler is with us tonight. He qualified sixth. And Justin is in third place in the points, 18 points back from Ty Williams. So if Ty Williams takes a provisional tonight, which I'm assuming he did, that means Justin Thaler's going to be moving up a spot to second. We shall see. All right, but once again, congrats to Ant Castor for the pole position. I'm James J. It's Sunday night, and we are going cup racing at Darlington Speedway. Darlington Raceway, I should say. The world-famous Darlington stripe, when the cars run into the wall on the exit, sometimes even the entry. They'll be coming right at us, I believe. And we're going to go racing at the Darlington Raceway, coming to green. Ant Castor in the black Budweiser car, Dustin Reinstedtl in the University of Pikeville, Kentucky. Jason Huffman right behind on the outside. Ant Castor goes in deep and slides up the banking. You can see the groove is right up against the wall. In the middle, actually several different ways to run the track, but look at the lead Ant Castor's got already. Riding with Dustin Reinstedtl now. Trying to get you a good view for any battles as far as we can. We might get spread out a little bit here. Right up against the wall. Let's ride with Dustin. We can watch Anthony's line. Then on the dotted line on the inside, then up against the wall on the exit. And these two turns are very different. 1 and 2 that we're going through now, a little bit bigger radius. Carry a little more speed. Turn 3 and 4, they have to avoid a lake. So they narrowed up the entry, which makes the radius a lot tighter here, down on the white line, and then let the cars slide up. And on the exit is where we get the Darlington stripe, especially later on in the race as the tires begin to wear. Trevor McLaughlin and Jason Huffman seem to be having a good battle. Jason Huffman in the red, white, and black with Trevor McLaughlin in the all-white Ghost behind. Looks like Sean Cunningham and Norm Snyder were going at it a little bit there behind us. So far, so good. No cautions. That's Brandon Cotton. I'm sorry. It's not Norm. Brandon Cotton, good to see him joining us again tonight in the number 60. There's Norm and the Texaco behind those battles. Good to see Sean Cunningham again with us tonight also. The 71 car. Up front, it's all Ant Castor. Sat on the pole. Dustin Reinstedt will still less than a second behind, but just riding his tired tracks. Then the battle for third. We are watching sixth coming up on Justin Thaler. Let's ride with Brandon a little bit, see if we can notice anything out of the ordinary for Justin. So far, so good. These guys have been pretty tame. I'm not surprised, but there looks like Trevor McLaughlin's trying to make a move on Jason Huffman. We'll watch this battle for a little while. Looks like Trevor McLaughlin's got a day glow reflection, different texture on the car numbers there. Looks pretty cool. Getting the paints figured out. This is what Trevor sees. Trevor McLaughlin's had a pretty good season. Best finish of 5th at Charlotte. He's made 10 of the races so far. Looks like Chris Thaler's having a good battle. We'll get back to him. Chris and Norm going at it. There they are. And he's also under attack from Andrew Miller. So this is a three-way battle. 8th, 9th, and 10th. Eating up. Chris Thaler in the front, blue car, riding with Andrew Miller, the 6 Sauer 29. We're just in front of Norm in the Texaco car. Whoa. And we ride with him. I don't know, did he get a Darlington stripe? Let's rewind that and see if we can find out why. Looks like he got squirrely there. So let me find the right camera. Give me 1 sec. I think he just got squirrely on exit. Yeah, just putting the power down. He didn't hit the wall, so that's good. Good for him. All is fair. That definitely put him closer to the back now. Norm Snyder still working on Chris. Let's go back up to this battle. Oh, as he gets a Darlington stripe. That's what we call a Darlington stripe there, Norm. Actually, that looked more like a little hit, not just a stripe. So he's on the power. Yep, that's how the stripe starts. But that was a full-on hit. It's going to definitely lose some ground. It's only 11 cars tonight. I think we're going to see a lot of green flag. So I learned the cameras. Appreciate you bearing with me. As Chris Taylor once again tries to stay off the wall. So coming down the front straightaway a little bit, but up front, Dustin Reinstedel did get around in. Sorry I missed it there. New leader, Dustin Reinstedel. I'm going to try to rewind and find that pass. There are some other good races going on, but let's see if I can find out when that happened. Come on, iRacing. Here it is. Let's ride with Dustin. See what he sees. Got Ant Caster above. Does Ant make a mistake? This is the battle for the lead. Oh yeah, Ant hit it. Did he hit the wall? Let's find out. Sorry I'm putting you on blast here, Ant. We're going to find out what happened here, buddy. Did you make contact? Or was it just an overreaction? Yeah, just overreacted. Car was understeering and then, oh, he hit the inside wall. That allows Dustin to go right on by. See you later. Going back to live. New leader, Dustin Reinstedel in the 11. Jason Elfman third. Once again, under pressure from Trevor McLaughlin. So, yep, the battles for third, fourth, fifth. Brandon Cotton, Trevor McLaughlin. Here we go. This is going to be a good battle. Let's go racing here for a while. Justin Taylor looking for a way around. Once again, thanks for your patience while I learn the cameras. Flying solo tonight. Just want to bring you some action, get some good practice in. Shout out to Aaron Holroy's at home on sick baby duties. Justin Taylor goes inside Trevor McLaughlin. Trevor McLaughlin stays high. Move Justin Taylor up a spot, and also Brandon Cotton moves up a spot. So Trevor McLaughlin loses a couple spots there, but we stay green. Good move for Justin Taylor. Taylor to recognize that. In the 00, which is the pace car, of course. So won't be able to show you Justin's in car, but putting some good moves tonight. We're going to lap 58 for the stage. Thank you, Josh. Headed to lap 58, so we're not quite halfway to stage 1. Not sure how much longer these guys can go on fuel. So that will be interesting to see. As, speaking of the devil, what happened to Dustin Runstedel in the pits, and Ant Castor, the leaders in the pits. Is that right? Yep. Making their way down the pits. So that tells us 26 laps. Pretty much split the stage 1 right down the middle for Dustin and Ant. Brandon Cotton's been able to hang right with Justin Thaler here. So this is a great race for, currently for second. Should be about 4th or 5th by the time pit stops happen. Jason Huffman coming into pit. So that means these guys are the current leaders. We'll see where it plays out when they come in. Green flag pit stop cycle right now. Definitely a turning point in the race. We are riding with Brandon Cotton, 182 I saw. 182 miles an hour. Thanks, Alexa. This is the battle for the current lead. Sean Cunningham, Andrew Miller decide to come in. Dustin Rhinestone and Jason Huffman, Ant Castor all pinned a lap down right now until these guys pit. These guys definitely going long. We are working lap 30. Lap 30 completed. We're working lap 31. Down into 3 and 4. Still not coming in. Awesome. These guys are going to work some strategy here. Maybe save the tires for later. Norm Snyder comes in. The only ones not to pit are the top 3. And here we go. Justin Thaler, Trevor McLaughlin come in. Brandon Cotton's the last one left. Let's see where Justin Thaler, Trevor McLaughlin come out in relation to Dustin Reinstedel, who was the leader. Here we are with Dustin. Go big time zoom out for him. See where they put us. He's coming down to cross the start finish line. Coming to pit out on the left. He should be. See where Justin Thaler comes out. Trevor McLaughlin. Ant Castor. They're spread out all over the track. There's Dustin, there's Norm. Brandon Cotton finally decides to come in, I believe. So Dustin Reinstedel, Ant Castor lost some spots during that pit lane exchange. Justin Thaler in front of Ant Castor. I see Ant spent some more time in pit lane. Let's find out. Look at those times right quick. As this is the current battle for 4th and 5th. Ant Caster 10.8. Justin Thaler 8.7, so 2.5 seconds. Moves Thaler up a spot. Ryan settles a 7.6. Great stop for his pit crew. Give those boys a raise. As Jason Huffman once again tries to stay off the wall and barely does. So that's how they're shaping up now. Brandon Cotton in the pit lane. Dustin Reinstedel, your leader. Riding with James Olavison as more cars get out of the way. Thank you, Sean. Dustin Reinstedel gets by him. Coming up on James Olavison next. But Dustin Reinstedel showing why he is the points leader. Brought back the University of Pikeville, Kentucky paint tonight. Shout out to Bear Nation. Taking control of the race. Got a 7-second lead over Jason Huffman, P2. So good work for Jason Huffman to be second, as Chris Thaler and those guys are still going at it. Andrew Miller, Chris Thaler, Norm Snyder. This is a great battle for 8th, 9th, and 10th. Chris Thaler looking for the inside of Norm. Is he going to do it side by side? Norm goes high, gets his Darlington stripe, rubs up against the safer barrier, and Andrew Miller looking to capitalize as well. Norm Snyder doing a good job of staying up against the wall. Andrew Miller moves up a spot. Good on you, Norm. Plenty of racing left. Remember, we're going to lap 58. This is 41 as everybody gets the Darlington stripe. I'll have to keep a better eye on that. Exit of turn 2. There's a Darlington stripe there for Justin Thaler. This will give us a good view. Have to remember that backstretch cam. As Ant Caster down under pressure from Brandon Cotton. Ant Caster in the Budweiser number 8. Brandon Cotton right behind. Oh, Ant into the wall. Lets Brandon Cotton go around. Good job avoiding Brandon. Move him up a spot. Let's ride with them and see what happened. See. Goes a little high. Ant Caster just up ahead of us. Brandon Cotton looks to come in the inside. You can see Ant lifts off. The car just continues to push into the wall. And through goes Brandon Cotton. Nice work. Sorry about your luck there, Ant. All you can do is watch him go. Riding live now as he goes back by Norm. Getting his lap back. Ant Castor not out of it yet. P5 currently for Ant Castor. Lots of racing left. 12 laps to the first stage. Up to now, it's been all Dustin Reinstedel. But Chris Thaler and Andrew Miller are still going at it. Into the wall Chris goes as he rides up the track. Once again, tries to avoid the wall. Comes down on the front stretch. All the steering input, you just shy away from the wall. Nice work. There goes our leader, Dustin Reinstedel. You can see he's checking out. Here they come. Oh, Justin Thaler into the wall again. Need to ride with Justin. Looks like he's flirting with the wall. Oh, but I can't. It's going to take us to the pace car again. Sorry about that. I know better. Let's ride with Jason Huffman. Currently second spot for Jason Huffman. Coming to put a lap on Chris. Chris Thaler in the number 7 Ford. So Jason Huffman right in the middle of the battle between Chris Thaler and Andrew Miller for 7th. Oh, as Chris goes by, Andrew goes by. Got these guys in the middle of some lap traffic here. Jason Huffman second, Andrew Miller working his own race. Justin Thaler racing Jason Huffman. That's Andrew Miller in the middle. So this is really the battle for second. With the lap car, the blue car in the middle. Sean Cunningham drops out. Sorry to see that, Sean. We hope you'll come back next time. Door will be open for you, Sean. So we're down to 10 cars in the race. Sean Cunningham just not feeling at one with the track. And James Olavison, report to pit lane to repair your meatball. All right, so now Jason Huffman and Justin Thaler can get on with their race. Ride with Jason Huffman, looking back at Justin Thaler. Flirting with that outside wall that Darlington Raceway is so famous for. Been racing here since 1950. Johnny Mance won the first NASCAR Cup race. Back in 1950, right up against the wall. These guys look like they're pretty comfortable here. It's Justin Thaler once again. It's a good look at the wall. This is the battle. Justin Thaler is hunting down Jason Huffman. This is for second. They're about 15 seconds behind Dustin Reinstedel. This kind of gives you a good idea of the racing line. Wish I could ride with Justin Thaler, but can't do it. It's now he looks inside as they go across the line. Jason Huffman takes a nice wide arc in. Up against the wall, Justin Thaler has no choice but to back off just a little bit. He's going to have to make up some ground again. Coming up on the end of stage one, it's going to be all Dustin Reinstedel. This is the battle for second. Dustin Reinstedel riding by himself, 15 seconds, 14 seconds ahead of this battle. It's all Dustin Reinstedel can Justin Thaler do it? Jason Huffman, I don't know if they're racing to the line or if they're yellow. But that's the stage. It's all Dustin Reinstedel. Nice job for Dustin Reinstedel. Jason Huffman gets second, Justin Thaler third, Brandon Cotton fourth, and Ant Caster P5 for stage points. But it's all Bear Nation up front. Dustin Reinstedel, Pikeville, Kentucky, golf coach, gets some stage points. Congrats to you. If you'd like to join us, midwest-motorsports.com, or you can scan the QR code. We'd love to have you join our team. Scan the QR code. You can go check out our website, look at the rules. We have Cup Series on Friday night. Truck Series Friday night. Xfinity Saturday. Cup Series on Sunday that you're watching now. Tuesday nights are GT Force Road Series. Midwest-motorsports.com. Scan the QR code. Come join us. So good on you, Dustin Reinstedel. I will be right back, see if I can get him in the broadcast here. Hey, Dustin, it's James. You got me?
I got you.
Hey, man, congrats on a good first stage. Tell me about the lady in black. How's she treating you tonight?
So far, so good. But, all it takes is one wrong move, and it's not good anymore.
Right. I saw you came in pit couple of laps before everybody else. You seemed to split that stage right down the middle.
Just took fuel only. So no need to stretch it out or anything. Just went ahead and took it and got out there.
All right. Well, we'll be watching you, man. A little light turnout tonight. Your nearest competitor as far as the Cup Championship goes, Ty Williams, is out tonight. So it looks like Justin Thaler might be passing him. It gets you about a 70-point lead with only a few races left in the chase.
I got to miss one too, so we'll see. Should still be close at the end. Leader taking bottom. So should still be a good one.
Yeah, we'll be watching for you, man. Good luck to you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. All right. Thank you, Dustin. Thanks for joining us there. Some insight. And on the championship, he wants to split it right down the middle. All right, this does bunch them back up together, though, so I'm happy about that. We get to see everybody bunched back up. Dustin Reinstedt is going to bring us to green once the pace car drops off. Here they come right at us. Into your living room. Ant Caster's able to hang right with him. You go through lap 1. No, that's Brandon Cotton hanging with him. Sorry, it looks like Ant Caster's paint, but no. Brandon Cotton. Sorry about that, Brandon. Brandon Cotton in the 60 looking up at Dustin Reinstedt, at least for the first part of this restart. Let's see if he can hang. Looks like Justin Thaler and Trevor McLaughlin took 4 tires. Everybody else takes 2. And Brandon Cotton hang with him. Chris Thaler comes into the pits for a meatball. Looks like he might have gotten a wreck. See if we can find out what happened. Let's speed up a little bit as a restart. Chris Thaler of the Ford with the black stripes right behind Norm Snyder, the Texaco car. Why does he get a meatball? Let's see. Ant Caster goes by. Oh, gets squirrely. Bam, into the wall. Oh, that's not good. That's a definite meatball. Correction, overcorrection, snap, oversteer. Shoot. I'm trying, guys. Sorry. Here it is, a little sideways on entry. Oh, way sideways. 40 degrees of yaw. Overcorrection, tank slapper. Right in front of Andrew Miller. Into the wall. He goes. Barely misses Andrew Miller. Oh, now we're coming on the inside wall. Kablamo, there goes the front fascia. And the whole front steering. Whole front end. Front left. Torture. One more time from Andrew Miller's perspective. This is what Andrew Miller sees. Chris Thaler, make a decision quick, Andrew. Nice work. Just looking back. There goes Chris. Kablamo into the wall. Andrew just keeps on going, which he should. Good on you, Andrew. Back to work. And that's what happened. Nice job, Andrew. Good on you, Chris, for staying out of the trouble zone. Glad to see you back on track. Just 3 laps down. Up front, Brandon Cotton still working on Dustin Reinstedel. So far, caution free. Shout out to all the Cup guys. Ant Caster under pressure from Justin Thaler. We'll ride with them for a little while. Ant Caster in the black car. Justin Thaler just behind him. Justin Thaler with a big run now. Looking from Anthony Caster back at Justin Thaler. Little distance while Justin Thaler gets back up to a good run. Not yet. Back up front. Let's go back to Dustin Reinstedel and Brandon Cotton. Still right there, hanging in. This is the closest battle on the track. There they go. Oh no, Andrew Miller out of trouble. Oh, it's Dustin Reinstedel up against the wall. That's going to allow Brandon Cotton some room. Let's see what happened. Let's look up ahead at Dustin Reinstedel. Dustin gets up into the wall. Brandon Cotton right there. That's all it takes. Brandon gets a good run. Can't make it stick though. Definitely Dustin Reinstedel under some pressure now. Brandon Cotton having a good run. Jason Huffman and Trevor McLaughlin still going at it as well. We're going to lap 115. Oh, Jason Huffman into the wall on the inside. What happened? Tank slapper, or see if we can find out. Yep, no contact. Trevor McLaughlin, got loose on entry. Goes to catch it. No contact on the outside. Does he hit the wall on the inside? Yep. With the rear, it bounces up into the back just a little bit. Able to get it off the wall. Gets it back going. No caution. It's going to take a lap or two to get back up to speed and probably a couple more laps to build his confidence. No, he comes into the pits, do some repairs, or damage his car a little bit. So move Trevor McLaughlin up a spot legit as James Olafson comes out of the pit. But yeah, tough break for Jason Huffman. He was having a good run. That's definitely going to set him back. Take him out of this race, so we're down to a 5-car shootout. 5 cars on the lead lap. Dustin Reinstedel stretched out to about a 1-second lead over Brandon Cotton. Oh, as Brandon Cotton gets in the wall that time. It looks like it really affected him too. Was he planning on coming into pit, or did that damage his car? Real time here. Leo stripe. Oh, yep. Darlington stripe. It's going to cost him. And does he decide to come down to pit this lap? Nope, just gets down on the apron. And yes, he does try to come into pit. So good work. Good recovery there. Looks like he's in the pits for a while, so that might take Brandon out unless he decides to also get gas and use this as his pit stop. He's on his way out, 15-second stop. I guess for fuel. Maybe some repairs. But here we are with Ant Castor. Currently third. Looking up at Trevor McLaughlin. 115 is our number. We got 30 to go to get there. As Trevor McLaughlin comes into pit, as I'm drinking water, Ant Castor goes by. Trevor McLaughlin in the pits. Dustin Reinstedel, your leader in the pits. So we're looking at your leader, Ant Castor. Dustin Reinstedel, 10-second stop. Trevor McLaughlin, a 7-second stop. Brandon with 15. Very interesting. Let's see what Brandon Cotton does. 5-second longer stop than Dustin. Oh, Ant in the wall again with the Darlington stripe. Take a look at the cars on the exit of turn 4. See the stripe? There we go. Good shot. James Olafson riding the wall. Good look at the way the wall comes up right on these cars' apex, the exit of turn 4. This is a great shot. I have to remember this cam. Too bad it's from the back, but all good. Back with your leader, Ant Castor, trying to come into the pits, locking it up just in time. He hit the cone, so I'm not sure if that counts as a dangerous entry, but Ant Castor made it into the pits. Probably going to put our leader. Justin Thaler also comes into the pit, so back to situation normal. Dustin Reinstedel up front. You heard him say he's going to miss a race later on this season, so anything can happen. A good job for Ant Caster to reel it in. And yeah, I thought he was going fast. Ant Caster, black flag drive through for speeding into the pit lane, could not get it wound up on pit entry. I don't want to rewind you for 3 laps, so I won't, but so what kind of speed Dustin Reinsettle's getting. Down to 144 in the middle. Going into turn 1 and 2, this is the wider of the 2 corners. Oh, I missed it. .183 down into the turn 3 entry, staying off the wall just barely. A little bit of a diamond, back onto the main stretch. 183 for Dustin Reinsettle. Showing us how it's done. About to put a lap on Ant Caster. That speeding penalty really hurt Anthony Castor's race, as he's 2 laps down already. The pit stop and the drive-through as they both get into the wall. Dustin followed him right into that one. The Ross Chastain line in effect. See you later, Ant. Thank you, sir. Nice knowing you. Three laps down for Anthony Caster to the pit stop and the speeding penalty. Ant Caster down to 8th after running in the top, setting on the pole. Brandon Cotton under pressure from Jason Huffman now. Oh, as Brandon Cotton gets in the wall. And Jason Huffman goes right on by. Thank you very much. And he's under pressure from Justin Thaler now as well. See if we can see what happened. Riding with Jason Huffman, looking up at Brandon Cotton. Brandon Cotton gets into the wall. Jason Huffman says, "See you later, I'll take it." Thank you very much. That's all it takes. And move Jason Huffman up to P2. Again, still 19 seconds behind Dustin. No reason for Dustin to put pressure on. Justin Thaler also got by Brandon Cotton after that impact with the wall. So move Justin Thaler up a spot too, but Brandon Cotton's not going to give up. 5 cars on the lead lap. Ancaster getting out of the way of Justin Thaler as he continues to try to catch Jason Huffman, who we're racing with now. There's Justin Thaler trying to catch the white car ahead of him. Not happening right now. Justin Thaler just found out he's got 2 Labradors. Bubba and Teddy. It's Silver Lab and a Yellow Lab. Rooting them on, but Ancaster gets by. Tried to unlap himself from Justin at least. Justin Thaler having an up and down race. Bubba and Teddy need to help Justin out of here. This was his goal for this season. For Justin Thaler was to compete for the Cup Championship. He's going to have to do some work. But Ancaster showing why he was on the pole as he gets around Jason Huffman to undo one of the 3 laps. I don't know if he can get around Dustin Reinstedel like that, but Ancaster definitely showing speed. Maybe with the good tires that he had. We're going to 115. Chris Thaler in the blue Mustang pulls over. A little bit early. Now he's right in Anthony's way. Ant gets by. It's Ancaster once again. Showing some speed here. He is not the lucky dog. Once again, Jason Huffman getting a serious threat from Justin Thaler. That's the closest battle on the track. It's been fun watching Ancaster go through the field, though. Oh, man. Getting around Norm. Nice job, Ant. Oh, Justin Thaler and Jason Huffman. Chris Thaler get into it a little bit. That's going to allow Justin to close in. Let's see what happens. Of course, it wasn't intentional, but Jason Huffman in the white car going around the outside of Chris. Thaler definitely holds him up. Chris trying to stay off the wall. Jason Huffman, does he get in the wall? Oh, yeah, a little touch there. So you're going to have Chris Thaler there on the inside. Lots of Darlington stripes. You can see it all over. Let's see if there's contact to push Jason up into the wall. He gets close. Oh, yeah, little touch there. That sends Jason into the wall. And don't look now, but Justin Thaler in the black car coming up behind him. gives Justin Thaler a good run at him, but not quite enough. As Huffman's able to pull it out. Now back to over a second on Justin. So all's fair in that exchange of paint, I should say. You got a good picture of all of the Darlington stripes along Chris Thaler's blue Mustang. Dustin Reinstedt's now coming up on the back of him. See if Dustin has a better time going around. Chris Thaler adding to his Darlington stripe. Trevor McLaughlin's in the wall. Lets Dustin get by. Dustin Reinstedt once again rim riding, diming it off. Out of the wall, Chris Thaler gets out of the way. Round he goes. Good on you, Chris. Jason Huffman now has a lap car in between he and Justin Thaler for second. Dustin Reinstedt is coming up to lap the third place car. Dustin Reinstedt on a roll. Last lap of stage 2. Justin gets by. Justin's going to be the lucky dog and get third place points. But Dustin has all but lapped the field. 3 cars on the lead lap for Dustin Reinstedt. I want to talk to Ant after these pit stops. We'll see if we can get him in here. Maybe we'll talk about the podcast as well. Once again, scan the QR code. You can learn more about Midwest Motorsports as we're under this stage yellow, the end of stage 2. Scan the QR code. It'll take you to midwest-motorsports.com. You can find more about us. Truck Series on Friday night, Xfinity on Saturday, Cup Series on Sunday, GT4 on Tuesdays. www.midwest-motorsports.com. Justin Thaler gets the wave around for one lap. Jason Huffman stayed out, I believe. Or did he come into pit? Yeah, he came in. All right. Finally made it around. He's the only one on the lead lap other than Dustin Reinstedt. So we're going to let Ant make his pit stop. And let's see if I can pull him in here. As everybody else is coming in is with him. All the lap cars now get to come in. Ant Caster's going to have the first pit stall. It's a reward for being on the pole. Locks him up just before. Feels like torture waiting for everybody to come in. I'll be right back. Let me see if I can pull Ant up here. Hey, Ant, it's James in the booth. You got me?
Hey, James. How are you?
Hey, man, I'm great. Yeah, just wanted to talk to you, man. You having a good race? Tell me about the lady in black. How's she treating you tonight?
Oh, man. She's treating my tires pretty rough. Got loose pretty early on. Hit the wall. Steering wasn't right after that, but can't complain. I love this track. I was telling the guys, it's probably a top 3 track for me. It's once you get into a groove, it's just so fun.
Yeah, it looks like you are having a great time out there. So you get a little excited coming into the pits, missed it, and then had to do a drive-through. So that kind of set you back and set the tone for the rest of the race. But it's been fun watching you go through the field once you got your mojo back. It looked like you were passing cars at will, man. Nice job.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can do that again here once we get going green.
All right. Well, lights are out in the pace car. I'll send you back up there. Just wanted to tell you thanks for joining us tonight, and thanks for coming in the broadcast. We'll listen to you tomorrow night tomorrow night for the cool down lap.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
All right. See you there. That was Ant Castor, your host on the cool down lap. Coming to green, Barney with the flag in his hand. And Dustin Reinstedel, followed by Brandon Cotton. But Jason Huffman is currently second. Justin Thaler third. So it's a lap car in between Dustin and Jason Huffman. Jason Huffman tries to keep it off the wall and does. That lets Ant Castor go by. Jason Huffman, that was not what he wanted to happen. As once again, Justin Thaler, 2 cars back now, Chris Thaler in the middle. That is Justin's dad. Putting up a fight. Is he going to make Justin work for it? I hope so. He leaves the lane out there. Justin decides not to go for it this lap. Nice work. See if Justin can work his way around his dad here. They're both up in the race chatter, so I'm sure there's some smack talk going on. Come on, Dad, let me by. Finally, Justin's still not clear. Looking up at Justin Thaler there. This is the race for second. Jason Huffman has it. Justin Thaler wants it. guys are going at it. It's like Trevor McLaughlin and Brandon Cotton also going at it. This is a nice battle here. Oh, they're a lap apart. That's Ant Castor. I keep getting the black cars confused. Please forgive me. Trevor McLaughlin is working on Brandon Cotton, who is just up the road. Not by much. .58 laps to go. .55 laps, I should say. Sorry about that. Dustin Reinstedel all by himself. Jason Huffman and Justin Thaler again. Closest battle on the track. Down to .2 with lap traffic ahead. Can Jason Huffman hold off a charging Justin Thaler? Here comes Justin. Oh, into the side. Take that, he says. I don't know. Is there contact there? You can tell Justin's been in the wall a couple of times as well. He shows the battle scars from the lady in black. Trevor McLaughlin staying low to stay out of the way. Thanks, Trevor. We appreciate you. That's how that pass happened. The chrome horn for Justin Thaler. And Justin Thaler is checked out now. Over a second up the road. So Justin Thaler's showing some pace. 5 seconds back from Dustin Reinstedel. It's like Trevor McLaughlin right behind Jason Huffman right now. Right up against the wall. Jason Huffman trying his best to get back up to Justin Thaler. Tough break for James Olavison. Decides to exit the world. Thanks for racing with us, James. Hope you come back and race next week at the Glen, I believe. Watkins Glen next week, that's for sure. Confirmed. Let's go road course racing next week. Sunday, 7 o'clock practice. 7:30, come on back for the race. Dustin Reinstedel checked out 5 seconds up the road from Justin Thaler in second. Try with Dustin Reinstedel a couple of laps. Look like he's in cruise control, cranking the radio up. 5 seconds is enough for one mistake, but not two. I'm expecting another pit stop. We split the last stage, 84 to 150 or so. Another 10 laps or so before we come into the pits. Slight correction there for Dustin. See his steering angle inputs here. Nice and smooth off of turn 3 and 4. To the tighter ones, here's the more open, larger radius, turns 1 and 2. Nice and smooth on the steering, let the car come up. No correction there on the exit. Into turn 3, see what it's aiming for. Down for the white stripe. Up towards the wall where everybody gets their stripes. Tough break for the 60, who also decides to call it quits. It's Brendan Cotton. He was having a good run, I thought. Nothing to be ashamed of, still having fun. Hanging out on a Sunday evening in your sim rig. I can't think of a better place to be. So you have 3 cars on the lead lap now. Trevor McLaughlin is 2 laps down in 4th. 42 to go. Once again, lap 150, 155 is where I'm estimating pit stops to be. A lot of guys on their own lap, further back in the field. Ant Castor's 3 laps down from the leader. He's got to unlap himself from Norm and then Trevor. We'll watch, see how that plays out. It's all Dustin Reinstedel today, showing you why he's the championship leader. Justin Thaler's gained a little bit of time, not too much. Jason Huffman, 5 seconds back from Justin Thaler. There's Norm. There's your leader, Dustin. And where's Aunt Castor? There's Aunt. Coming right into your living room. Nice job there. Gives you real sensation of speed. These static cameras doing work. Jason Huffman third. Trevor McLaughlin trying to unlap himself from Jason. Just cranking out laps now, 150, 34 to go. He can't quite make it from here on fuel. So a few more laps. Now we can go to the end. We'll see how it plays out. Now he comes in 152 for Dustin Reinstadler, your leader. Jason Huffman also follows him in. Oh no, Jason Huffman with a meatball. What happened to Jason? No. Running in third behind Justin Thaler. Let's see if we can find out what happened to Jason Huffman. There it was. We'll go 1.5 here. So far, so good. Oh, kablamo, into the wall again. Oh, off the ground. Here we go. A little bit sideways, little counter steer. Nope, can't catch it. Tries to. Tank slapper into the wall, off the ground. Oh, tough break. One more time. Bam, bam. That's all she wrote. Tough break for Jason. You can spend a little more time in the pits. You should still be able to hold on third, though. No, Trevor McLaughlin is going to bring him up a lap. I thought I hit live. Sorry about that. Yeah, Jason Huffman's still third. But Trevor McLaughlin's on the same lap. But right in front of him. Or Trevor McLaughlin's in the pits. Okay. Coming out of the pits, but Huffman's going to put him a lap down right here. Oh, Huffman's blinking on me. Back a lap down he goes. Jason Huffman now a lap down. So it's just Dustin Reinstedel and Justin Thaler. Oops. With 28 laps to go. Welcome to Darlington Raceway. There's Dustin at his office doing work. Justin Thaler 15 seconds back. Coming up on Norm Snyder. Andrew Miller into the wall just after letting Ant Castor go by. $24 to go. It's all Dustin Reinstedel. 15 seconds back is Justin Thaler. Eight cars left on the track. Trevor McLaughlin's trying to unlap himself from Jason Huffman here. Coming up on 20 to go. Jason Huffman from Columbus, Ohio. Jason Huffman's a Kevin Harvick and Tyler Reddick fan. It's all right, Jason. We won't hold that against you. Nothing wrong with Kevin Harvick. Got Chris Taylor in front, Trevor McLaughlin right behind you. All on their own lap, but Trevor McLaughlin definitely wants to get back. Sorry, wrong click. There it is. Let's see if Trevor can catch up to Huffman here. That white car up ahead. And this ghost delivery is pretty cool, I have to admit. Some cool looking paint out there. Nice job, Trevor. Looks good. All Dustin Reinstedel up front, though. Still got some rookie stripes on his rear bumper there. 15 to go. And Castro trying to reel in Norm Snyder. They're on the same lap for 5th and 6th spot. Still 15 seconds apart, but Castro working on Norm Snyder. Oop, that's not going to help him. About half a lap apart. Norm Snyder coming out of turn 2 now. And Castor just now going across the line. So yeah, half a lap. .28.4 is the fastest lap for Dustin Reinstedel. $125 cup races have been held at Darlington Raceway. 125. The most recent winner was Kyle Larson. September of last year. The May race was run by William Byron. Hendrick, not much has changed in 23. Justin Thaler, 13 seconds behind Dustin. Dustin may have had a bad lap. 9 to go, inside of 10 laps to go. David Pearson has the most wins here. I think Jason Huffman would like to know that. Richard Petty has the most top 5s. Richard Petty has 65 starts. Good gracious. When you're a legend like Richard Petty, you do as many races. 65 starts, Richard Petty. David Pearson has 12 poles. Dale Earnhardt Sr. has the most laps led. Denny Hamlin has the best average finish, P7. Pretty fun. Coming up on 7 to go, riding with your leader, Dustin Reinstedel. Pikeville, Kentucky's golf coach, housing administrator, keeping everybody in check at University of Pikeville, Kentucky. Sorry about that, wrong button. 5 to go, Dustin Reinstedel. 13 seconds back is Justin Thaler. And Castor has reeled in Norm a little bit, about halfway there. 8 seconds back. See if we can see Norm up the road just a little bit. Eight seconds up the road is Norm. Going into turn 1 as Ant Castor is just now coming across the line. You can see the yellow dot. And there's Norm up here. I don't think he's going to catch him in 3 laps. So we'll just go with Dustin Reinstedel to the end. Chris Thaler now, going another lap down. Not a bad run for Chris Thaler in P7. Let's see if Chris filled out a fun facts form. He did. Calcutta. Fanatec wheel shifter and pedals. GT Omega on his sim rig for Chris Thaler. Been racing a little while. Glad you're here. Last lap for Dustin Reinstedel. Dominating performance. Your points leader is going to get the win. Congratulations to Dustin Reinstedel. Total domination for Dustin Reinstedel. All he has to do now is do his victory lap, come back for there we go. See if he wants to do a driver interview after the race, but congratulations to Dustin Reinstedel. Dominating performance. Total butt whooping, I would say. Doing donuts. Showing us how it's done. Lighting them up. some nice donuts, trying to figure out how to do the burnout and see if we can park it on the line. He parked it. Let's bring him down here. Whether he wants to or not, I'm just going to bring him down in here. Dustin, what do you say, man? Congratulations on a great win.
What's up? How are you doing?
Oh, man, not as good as you, sir. You just did some great donuts, a little burnout there. Man, that was domination, Dustin.
Yeah, I really like this track. I liked it a lot more whenever I was in VR. It took me a little bit to get adjusted to it practicing today. Trying to get as close to the wall without having that VR sense. But altogether, pretty good. No, didn't have to use my fast repair. Ended up with a 0x, so almost max points. Didn't get the pole, but yeah, pretty good. Pretty good day.
Yeah, man, it was great. A little bit light turnout, but it looks like you were still getting a lot of respect from the other drivers. What's it like out there with everybody being out on their own lap and stuff? There towards the end, how hard is it to stay focused?
Not too bad, because you kind of, at some point, this track is all about racing the track anyways. So once you kind of get by yourself, it's almost like a little easier to kind of maintain everything. I know we were reading off tire wear and stuff with everybody throughout the runs in the admin chat, so it was, pretty good on tire wear. Just shifting on 3 and 4 side, not shifting in 1 and 2. Still didn't wear out the tires too much.
Yeah, well, great performance, man. Are you going to make it next week for Watkins Glen? How's your road course looking?
We'll be at Bristol next week, actually. Going to Bristol for the weekend, camping all weekend. Haven't decided about if we're going on Friday yet, because there's only 2 races, Saturday and Sunday, and the truck race isn't until Saturday night at like 9 o'clock. So we might just wait and go down Saturday. Just depends on how bad we feel like going and camping in spring weather.
Yeah, well, you can't miss the rumble of being in the Coliseum at Bristol. So nobody would blame you for missing out on the road course. Well, congratulations on a dominating run today, Dustin. Points leader, we'll look for you. If we don't see you next week, we'll see you the week after. Congratulations on another great run.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks, Dustin. That's it. I'll send him back up to the other chat, and we're going to wrap it up. Thanks a lot to Josh Watt for running the broadcast with me tonight. Dustin Reinsettle, your leader. Justin Thaler, the only one on the same lap. So thanks to everybody for joining us tonight. We'll look for you next week. From Watkins Glen, I'm James J. Stay in your lane. We'll look for you next time.